can only get better.
Amen.
Because there's one thing that makes us smarter.
Hell yeah.
There's one thing that makes us a more informed football fan.
Right.
And there's one thing that every single week we look forward to with our friend, Darius J. Butler. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Everything DB presents Good D, Bad D. Let's do this thing, D-Butch.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll start with the Bad D. Start with the Bad D. We'll start with
The
the
best Jordans too, by the way.
Which ones?
They are. I agree.
Yeah.
First
What he's
Jordan
got
I
on?
ever got as a kid.
Most comfortable ones for sure.
I had the black ones with the red bottoms too, man. Those were, I didn't let those things touch outside for
AJ.
breeds.
Yeah, I got the black on black, black on white, and also the classic white on blacks there. Those are the most comfortable ones in my eyes.
They give me every time these come back out. Gotta have them.
Like Hoka's?
Not as
like
Just like
comfortable.
Hoka.
You know what else I would like to watch?
What's that? Some bad D.
Terrible deed.
Yeah.
Let's do
Me
it.
too.
Good games this past weekend. Obviously, everybody was tuned into this one. Second quarter, 3:38.
How many people?
Second and 10. What was it? 50
Million people.
million. Lot of TVs.
I hate Taylor Swift. I hate the Kelsey.
She was
Are
definitely
you
on the camera
mimicking?
after this play. Grab cover 3. Obviously, we've done this all year. 4 underneath, 3 deep. Cornerback, free safety. Cornerback would be the 3 deep defenders. Now up here, gonna have a quick out route from 12 from Hardman. Deep 7 route from Travis Kelce. Once you get into that bunch as a corner, getting more depth, you are responsible for this deep third. Micah Hyde kind of sold that disguise, I think, a little bit too long. Should be in the middle of the field. Boom, he bites up on that short out route on 2nd and 10. You leave Travis Kelce, 87, wide open for the deep 7 route. Wide open touchdown.
When I was younger, we called this a smash, and it was literally one of the most
Basic
used
concept.
How does that happen?
Same thing. Now,
One in front, one behind. That's what they do.
There's levels to this shit. Yeah, there's levels to this
Simple.
shit. Why did he do that right there? Was he trying to hit somebody in the face, you think? And then he blew a kiss?
Yeah, he that there was the corner out earlier where he didn't get it and they kicked the field goal.
He was open.
He kept running in the front row. Bills, a lot of birds, a lot of fuck yous. So I assume that was a fuck you right back.
Oh, I love that.
Yep.
Kelsey's from Ohio. People forget.
About it.
love it. I think early on, Dane Jackson, I believe this is, get depth will help him. And then Terran Johnson, nickelback, I think him not getting as much width, not getting, because you do have the little hook route right here from the other tight end, kind of holds him. So maybe Jake Jackson feels like he's, open, but you got to get back there in that deep third. You got to zone it off. You got to see that throw. And obviously be aware of where 87 is at all times, especially down here near the end zone.
Why is Micah so low on the not bunch side?
Great question. So pre-snap, this is the passing strength, so maybe it was going to be down left, and this will be the post safety. And then once that motion goes across, the passing strength changes from the defense's left to the defense's right. So then you go down right, nickel over there, boom. You see some communication going on here. Actually, nickel's lined up here to the field already. And then he just gets back. On the snap, he opens up and goes to the post. But I think he should have just, been there, obviously, pre-snap.
Oh, shit.
I don't think he makes that play either way. That play is 100%, in my opinion, on the cornerback.
If it's 2x2 like that, and the wide receivers are to one side, and NFL defenses typically go strength the field, wide outside, quarterback's arm, Kelsey.
So I talked about it last week, something Joe Barry did, actually the wild card week when they played against the pick that Savage had when they played against the Cowboys. Yeah. Oh. So this is actually initially away from the passing strength. So this is nickel right, so he's aligned to the field. And Poyer here is going to drop in and be that hook defender. So right now, depends on the defense though. Yeah. Some play callers, and it depends on the timing in the game plan for that week. Sometimes we're going to call more field. We always had an option. It could be cover 3 stay or cover 3 run. And 3 stay, we will be aligned to the field. We will stay there regardless of the motion. 3 run, we'll start one way and we'll run with the passing strength.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to watch whatever the fuck Lamar does here. Oh. I don't know what you picked, but I can't wait to watch it.
And that's the same mindset with defenses. When you're calling that play, you don't know what the fuck this guy is going to do. Right now, we're down here, 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. You go split safety here. Now, split safety, you're going to have, so on paper, you got a linebacker here. Hey, you're responsible for 8. You keep an eye on 8, split safety. You're going to see both of these safeties go to their respective sides of the field. I think you want to be in as much single high as possible down here, have a little more eyes, a little more bodies in this box. Ravens spread them out. quarterback draw. Now you got Gus Edwards. He's going one-on-one with this linebacker in the middle of the field.
Oh, no.
Safeties wide open to their sides. And oh no is exactly right. You got 8 in the middle of the field, and you know how this play is going to end up. Tough sledding right here.
There's a guard uncovered there too.
Everybody, man, that's a tough thing, D. But like, you get how do you ever play man or match against Lamar? Like, you got to be scared to death to ever turn your back.
Absolutely. You got to have, obviously, spies. You got to have people with zone eyes watching the quarterback. And it's tough because, obviously, we know 8 can throw the ball. He can throw the ball well, but you got to beat me with these receivers outside of Zay Flowers. Likely is kind of becoming the guy. So this left side, I believe it was Aguilar and Bateman on this left side. And now it's easier to say after the fact.
That's Linderbaum.
Those guys got to beat you back there.
Head full of steam.
So now you got safeties coming from damn near the end zone. Too late. Linderbaum climbing. Gus Edwards one-on-one the backer. That's tough, man.
AQ's not going to be showing that one, but even him just running full speed at the guy gets him to hesitate. Give Lamar enough
Great
time.
play call. Great play call. Last year, Jalen Hurts and that Philly offense would kill teams. They'll just get down here in the red area, have a pass, have a QB draw option. This is a called QB draw.
They beat the Colts with it.
Yep.
And the Bills.
Game on the line.
And the Bills.
And the Bills. Had a big one of the Bears on a big third down in that game.
Yep.
So this quarterback draw is a weapon. Every quarterback kind of becomes a scrambler in the red area. Every one of them, from Brady to probably not Manning, but like over the years, every quarterback would kind of extend plays and become some type of scrambler. Obviously, when you have a runner like a Josh Allen, like a Lamar Jackson, they become more of a weapon down here. So right here, boom.
This isn't fair.
Perfect example.
He shouldn't be able to do this.
Perfect example. Fourth quarter, 2nd and 1. So obviously we're geared up. The Texans are geared up to stop the run. It's on bad D, but honestly, Stingley does a hell of a job being in coverage. Just the run, you'll see the linemen do a great job of not getting downfield. You know, that healthy 1 yard that they give them. They do a great job of doing that while also selling the run. Lamar does a great job selling the run as well, tucking the ball, looking like he's a runner, and then obviously rising up and becoming a passer. Like I said, Stingley does a great job fighting through traffic, great leverage, outstanding coverage. And it's just a great ball. It's an intentional back shoulder ball to Isaiah Likely. Throw it up to the top shelf, make him stop. Boom. Back shoulder 7
They
route.
literally just move the pocket 15 yards to the right.
Yeah.
Just move the entire pocket.
I mean, how are they going to – how is anybody going to be able to play them when Mark Andrews comes back?
Look, and then they just stop. All right, we'll go right here is the pocket. Yeah, that's what we'll do now.
Obviously, Andrews is an unbelievable weapon in the pass game, and he can block his ass off in the run game as well. So it's tough to match up with these guys.
He's their one.
And Buffalo did a good job running the ball against KC, so be interesting. But here we go.
AJ, how do you stop it, pal?
Watch A. So if AJ's in that box, and shit, everybody else is really, it's a 2-man route. Likely, and I think that's Aguilar backside.
Oh, jeez. I mean, look at the coverage. The coverage is pretty legit. He just throws a great back shoulder ball.
Great coverage. So, like, when you run this play, if you're doing this a red zone day practice on defense, and you know this is whoever your scout team quarterback, that's whoever your scout team tight end is. Oh, yep, perfect. We see that play on Sunday. Great one, great position, and they were. But, you know, big-time players make big-time plays. That's definitely the
Likely's a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dog.
Likely's phenomenal.
Also only 23.
Come on. How about a guy we just had on the program?
Oh, yeah, another weapon. So you'll see, as you see every week with the San Fran offense, shifts, motions. Green Bay's going to bring some pressure here on 3rd and 5. Savage ends up flat-footed. I don't know if he expected the ball to come out quick. Usually when you're sending zero pressure, which they are here, you expect it to come out quick. 26 get kind of caught flat-footed. Kittle runs right by him. Then Brock Purdy escapes that pocket.
Check down.
On the run. Boop.
Throws a check
on the
down.
money. Right. Yeah, I mean, you know, anybody could do it.
Both of them are open too. Look at behind Kittle. I mean, who is that? Ray McLeod, also wide open in the end zone.
Yeah, anybody could do it.
2 in.
You're bringing zero, D, but you guys are expecting that ball to be out. You're squatting on the sticks, aren't you?
Yeah, and I think Purdy was pretty clean. Like I know he escaped and made this throw a little easier, but didn't even have to do that. So San Fran did a pretty good job picking it up with 6 guys in there. But yeah, as a DB, as a cover guy, if you're sending all these blitzes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're sending 6. You're expecting to come out quickly.
That's where you can get a jump on a ball. That's where you can get a pick.
That's what you think.
Yeah, but instead, George Kittle's over your head.
Yeah. If you go to Wild Copy real quick, this is something that was in the Dallas game as well against the Packers when Jordan Love was on offense and he threw that touchdown to Wicks, I believe, on Gilmore, 36. So when you are that extra guy, right, and he probably has C-Mac. I'm not sure what this guy has to blitz for me, because when you're here, when you're kind of in that middle, in that no man's land, you're not helping any. You can't help me deep. You're not helping me getting after the quarterback. So if he's up here kind of near that line of scrimmage, you just call it add-on, whatever the name was for adding on to the pressure, and you become that extra blitzer, you become that seventh rusher, that's obviously going to make it a lot hotter on that quarterback, and he can't just extend his play. Because to AJ's point, when we're sending gas, we're sending pressure, a lot of time as DBs, 3rd and 5, Savage may be thinking, hey, I may be getting a quick breaker at the sticks, and then the guys just run past you. But great execution right there offensively.
You know what we're doing now? Great execution on our defensive side.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what time it is?
What's that?
Good day.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
I like this. Little trickery, try to get him.
Loved. Hey, little trickery. Great. Now, this is great individual effort right here from Geno Stone to make this play, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And obviously, great individual effort from Roquan Smith as well. But watch this defense. Trick play. Pause it. You know, Michi can barely get that pitch back. It's amazing he got it back to C.J. Stroud, but, you know, they're on point with the deep one. They're on point with Singletary out here, and now you'll have a running back down here. You let it play, receiver down here. So you're setting up the screen nicely. Even Hamilton, watch Hamilton with the tight end going up late. He'll be in position to cover that guy. Yep, so everybody's kind of in position. Now it's 3. Oh. You got 3 offensive linemen on this one safety. So it's dialed up perfectly for Slowick. Wants to get a great individual
outside,
effort.
right, D-But? He won outside because he knows he got 10 of his buddies running inside out. If he goes inside and takes the easy way, who knows what happens?
Absolutely. He could easily just, hey, coach, you know, it's 3 guys. Yep. You know, they got me. We got the big play. Instead, he triggers, goes outside in, AJ's point, grabs that ankle, holds him up, and zero, hauling the ass off.
Yeah, look at where Roquan Smith is when he throws the ball. That's absurd.
Roquan's in the middle of the field.
He's at the logo, yeah.
In the middle of the field when this ball is thrown.
It's team defense, huh?
Team defense. You know, a great effort here. But you draw this one up. Once again in practice, this is what you want. 3 guys out here, a lot of space. Boom. And look at these guys. All these big fellas are running to the ball. Keith running from all the way to the other side of the field.
Kyle Van Noy.
Great effort.
Keith Van Noy. Where'd that come from?
Flores.
I love this here. I love what we're doing here. Hey. Lions.
Let's go.
Send in 5. A lot of fire zones. You can see it again, I believe, this week as well. Brian Branch, one of my favorite young players in the league. Got a motion to a 3x1 set now, but everybody's on point. Everybody's now a couple iffy. The first sack he got, they were kind of all over the place on the back end coverage-wise, but you got home, you smacked. Baker Mayfield was getting smacked this game, and this is another one. Great pass blitz, great pass rush from Brian Branch, good coverage on the back end. Everybody's on the same point, so back end coverage is on point, and then up front, dialed it up, got home. It's a little better from the back, copy the blitz patterns.
He's been doing this all year, too.
Oh, yeah, he's a weapon. He's a weapon in coverage, great in coverage, man coverage, zone coverage, great ball skills, a great blitzer as well.
Led the team in tackles this game.
Oh.
Still a reach.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with White here.
He stepped on?
Maybe him and Bake.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Bruce started towards ACL when we were watching earlier.
Bruce got a good keen eye.
Great rush.
During the game, I thought.
Open up Bruce's eagle eye. He's Mr. Bruce.
Debo, was that their first drive? I think that was the Bucs' first drive, and it led to a 3rd and long, and that's where CJ GJ got the pick, too.
It was one of the corners got a sack on the first drive.
That was iffy. If you got
wrong one.
And then,
first quarter, there another sack coming.
Yeah,
from a DB.
And CJ GJ got that tip pass.
Oh, it was a tip.
Back to Bake.
It was a tip.
Tips and overthrows. Gotta have them.
Oh, buzzsaw coming in hot.
3rd and 8. We see it all the time now. Now we're going to get a motion. He's going to come back here. He's motioned across, and then Aaron Jones going to motion out here to basically create a bunch for this offense. You got Fred Warner here. We got box. So right now it's half up there. It's quarters down here. So quarter. These are deep outside, deep inside, short outside. Fred Warner is going to be short inside. Right now he's holding his disguise with that blitz, helping out the front, and then he's going to get out here and be that low inside defender. You got the box, and we see this route a lot on here. Little shake route, cross your face, double post, it always beats this quarter's corner, right? Boom. Good job settling. Could have settled even more. Great job by All-Pro Mooney, driving it, making a play, big-time play on 3rd and 8, obviously keeping him out of the end zone.
That's been a touchdown for everybody.
Touchdown. It's a tough route to cover, especially against quarters. When offenses know they're getting quarters, this is one of the toughest routes. Double post and scissors.
I was shocked they threw it there. Well, I guess, that was the route there, but they were picking on 2-0 early in the game, early and often.
Oh, yeah.
Fred and Greenlaw, too, in the conversation, obviously. Best linebackers.
Look at them, Pat. That's what I'm saying. Look at their body angles, how they get out. They're showing. Watch them get out and like they're lean and they're the Z's in their knees, as you hear coaches say sometimes. That they get out with intention and they're passing this off beautifully. Like they just, they know what they're doing.
Their sense of urgency and just awareness. You know, they play a lot of zone, knowing exactly where they need to be, and that helps you so much as a DB, knowing your backers are always going to be on that same page, especially when they can hold those disguises like that as well. So Warner and Greenlaw, Smith and Queen. They're kind of. It's right there up and down.
They're playing pretty good ball.
Pretty good football.
That game is going to be so good.
So good.
Niners-Lions.
So good.
And so is...
Yes, true. So is Ravens. And
do you already know who you're picking?
Yeah.
7 points now it's up to for the Niners-Lions.
Yes. Yeah, I already know who I'm picking.
You know who you're picking?
Yeah, Lions for sure.
Let's go.
For sure.
What about George just came on the program?
Love George.
Lions to win or Lions to cover?
Love with the 7.
Oh,
okay.
I'll take both.
I still like him to win.
You like Lions to win.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Georgia?
This is Goof's
I didn't like how he attacked.
Hey, good for the brand new Lions, dude.
Yeah,
and
it's
Goff's
awesome.
going home.
So there was this thing on Sunday, like, we need there to be an Eli Manning of this, this generation. We don't have that this year. And Baker was what everyone was pointing to. Like, Baker's, no.
It's Goff.
The Eli Manning is Goof. Yeah. The Eli Manning.
His name's Goff.
The Eli Manning
Goff.
is Jared Goff.
There it is.
That
Thank
is who the Eli Manning of this generation is. So if he were to go, because
I do love that all the fake names are becoming kind of confused in your head.
yeah, they actually
You don't know what people's real names are.
No, not just players. Like that goes for
Sports media people.
everybody across the board. I like it. I enjoy it. I feel like I'm turning into Lombo.
Hey, there's been more sports media people taking shots at us that we're going to see at the Radio Row.
Now it's becoming fun. It's
Yeah,
like,
me
hey, I think some people might forget that happens. It
We'll
might-
be live too, just wide open. I'm excited for Radio Row. We'll be there Super Bowl week, like we have been for the last few years. We love it. ESPN, I don't think in the past has sent anybody really to Radio Row. It is the Super Bowl. It's
the best.
Radio Row is the Super Bowl.
Gotta do it.
See everybody though.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Got a PTZ on the desk that I control, by the way. So as we're live. Oh, look who it is.
What's up, you sack of shit?
Gonna have that microphone on stage again?
You have to. So many, we run into so many friends at that thing just accidentally. They'll be walking by, shelling for some company.
Right.
Grab a mic, great catch up, good conversation, they keep it moving. And then we're always worried, because we've said things about people potentially. This year, everybody in there has seemingly said something bad.
Shoes on the other foot.
We're just
How
going
the
in there.
turntables
You
turn.
will.
We're going into enemy territory at Radio Row. all of a
Oh, yeah.
sudden. That's
Making it
awesome.
ours.
Keep it going, by the way, you old hags. Keep it going. I love it. I love everything about it. It should be fun.
Oh, yeah.
We all have
It'll be a
night
lot of fun.
Plus, we'll have a couple Vegas nights.
Exactly.
Roll into those mornings.
Right. Yeah,
those will be a good
We'll be
time.
pretty wide open.
Exactly.
Show will be pretty slap happy.
Wide.
Yeah.
Boy, Super Bowl week is coming up.
I know.
Can't
right
wait.
around the corner.
I am so excited.
2 weeks
Yeah.
from tomorrow.
Be 9 a.m. local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's early.
It's fun, though. I like those ones.
Yes. Vegas, too. You get
Because they'll, rent the houses, everybody up early. We got coffee. Who got the coffee? How's everybody feeling? Where's insert name of somebody that went a little bit too hard last night?
Sure.
Anybody got eyes on blah, blah, blah? Is Mitt still alive?
Yeah.
All right,
No.
great news. Somebody needs to find him. It's like Home Alone in the morning.
Yeah,
basically.
absolutely.
I mean-
heading to Paris.
Yeah, I'm worried about one particular person that hasn't experienced the Super Bowl with us yet.
Yeah, old Talk.
Being the first one being in Vegas for Talk, I don't think that bodes well for him.
Talk's been batting 1,000 though. He's been putting together these hype videos
Oh, yeah.
for TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
Batting 1,000 right now. Way to go, Talk.
Ready
Let
to
me
go.
go.
Talk's a dog.
Talk is a dog.
Unless
Sweet
he's flying,
boy.
unless he's flying private, then he's kind of a prick bag.
Take a dump.
takes a dump on the plane, tries to blow it out of the sky.
It's amazing.
He falls asleep immediately afterwards. Somebody flush that for me.
Please. Wait, you can flush on these
Let's
things?
talk about the brand new Lions show.
Brand new Lions.
Keep living your best life. Talk your burner, bro.
Piece
Hey,
of shit.
you too, Derek Barnes. Keep living your best life. 2nd and 5. Obviously, a game on the line. Game clinching interception right here. Going to have another fire zone. Run it back. Another fire zone. Pressure coming off this edge. So 5 blitzers, 6 in coverage. And I mean, this is a textbook drop. He's going to get out once again, showing the disguise on the line of scrimmage. Get out, a little reroute, and then just circle back and kind of feel the route behind him. Get his eyes back to the quarterback. Great ball.
That's a drill. That's a drill you do in warm-ups, pretty much.
Basketball.
Literally an individual drill for linebackers as far as when it gets to that drop. Just a great job. Obviously, in a huge, huge moment in the game. Took him 3 years to get one. 3 years, long time to get one. And he got on the biggest stage.
Hey,
Shout out
do your
Derek
job.
Barnes.
Do your job.
Boom.
The play don't care who makes it. You never know when the play is going to come. Derek Barnes been waiting 3 years for this. Obviously, his story is a phenomenal one. We learned from Witt, and then in the biggest moment for an entire fucking city. Perfect technique, perfect execution. Give me that.
Such an MCDC guy.
What a
Great play.
Anzal-
Great play.
Is that Anzalone with the pressure?
Yeah,
was
D-But,
part of
Aaron
it.
Glenn's dialing it up right now, isn't he?
He's dialing up. And you know, quarterbacks have been throwing for a ton of yards.
Yep.
You know, ton of yards, but those pressures add up, especially in these type of moments in the game. And then when you create turnovers, I think having CJ back there, another kind of Swiss Army knife, a guy that can blitz, a guy that can cover, a guy that can have ball production. Him, Brian Branch, they can dial it up and make some big time plays. Obviously with Hutch
Who's visor? White.
starting things.
Oh, that's the number 70.
What's 70?
That's a hell of a play by him.
79,
Skip playing both ways.
Kaminsky.
Kaminsky.
Oh,
there it
Kaminsky.
is.
He's a dog.
He's so big out there.
He was 80 yards
The
down
visor.
the field
Yeah,
against
he's
the
awesome.
Ravens.
He's a dog.
He caught. I mean, he's a big part of this.
Yes.
Junkyard.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dog.
What a play.
Hell yeah.
Brand new Lions.
Hell yeah,
Let's go.
Lions.
Thank you, DB.
Yes,
Come on.
sir.
D-boy.